Open up your heart, what do you feel? Open up your heart, what do you feel? Is it real?
Welcome, everybody, to the One Heart Collective. Let's get on our feet and welcome the One Heart Collective global family around the world.
Hold on. Stop messing with our future. Open up inside.
Come on, let's see you get up on your feet.
Hold on.
Get on your feet. Let's have
You
some
will have to
fun.
answer to the children of the
We've got
sky.
a lot of love to send this planet.
Look inside, you find
There we go. You guys are doing great. Everyone, jump on your feet if you can. Move that body. Activate your cells. We've got a lot of love to be sending this world. Oh, you guys are amazing. Hi.
Don't cry. No, no.
There we go. I see some energy. We want to see what room has the best energy. This is an energy event. There we go. You guys are rocking.
Stop messing with our future. Open up inside. World. Hold on.
There we go. We got some bodies moving. Move those arms above the head. Clap your hands if you're happy and grateful to be alive on this beautiful day. I want everyone to give someone in the room 2 hugs, heart to heart. Hello, welcome. Let's give each other some hugs. Take a big sip of water. Beautiful. All right, everyone, have a seat. Hello and welcome to the One Heart Collective. If you've never been on before, my name is Emily. We are so incredibly excited to host you all today. We have over 100 healing centers that signed on this month all over the world. We have so many countries. I have to kind of read it. I'm going to read all the countries that we have on here. We are encapsulating the entire planet today, you guys. We have France, Great Britain, South Africa, Mexico, Australia, Canada, Estonia, Bolivia, New Zealand, and Hawaii is part of the US, but they are encapsulating that part of the world. We are literally spread all the way across the globe right now. So let's give a big hand for everyone. It's 4 a.m. in Hawaii and it's midnight in Australia. You guys are absolutely incredible. Let's give a big hand to all of you. Thank you so much for being on today. So again, if you guys don't know me, my name is Emily, and when I first got the vision to start the One Heart Collective, well, first of all, my stomach dropped to my knees because I have a major phobia of speaking in public. Speaking on camera and speaking on a live camera is a combination of all those things. And but life kept giving me and supporting me what I needed to carry this out. And I kept getting the signs and I kept getting the support and the synchronicities. And here we are, encapsulating the planet, doing global meditations. And so as we have had different guest speakers come on, I've not known what was going to bloom from that, but I always was open to what possibilities we could create as a global community, and how can we further our connection and further our growth into heart activation. That's really the primary mission of this event, is to help us through these challenging times that we're going through, reach into the heart in the worst of it. The only way we're going to be able to solve a problem is to change the level of consciousness to a different one than the level of consciousness that created it. I think it was Einstein that said that. So as we've brought on different guest speakers, I don't know how many of you were on last month, but we had the Grammy-winning producer, Barry Goldstein, as our guest speaker last month. And the results that we have after every event are always so profound. We get an outpouring of so many different testimonies. Some of you private message us. We have them going up on the groups. We have center owners emailing us. So we were so blown away by the testimonies. Barry was so blown away by the response, and he also was very deeply connected to us during that experience. It was a very sacred experience for him as well. And so we had talked about the day before possibly doing a full-day workshop, and wanted to let you all know, officially announce that we've decided to go ahead and do a full-day workshop with Barry Goldstein. There will be about 6 different lessons, which will be very similar to the way that we did the One Heart Collective last month. So if you were here last month and you were part of the One Heart Collective, that is very much going to be the same style of how we go through a full day's workshop. It's very interactive. It's very heart-opening. There's music, there's movement, there's inner time to rest and be still. So it's a beautiful journey that Barry's spent 30 years of his life and his career curating. And do you have the ticketing page? We're just now launching this, and officially we've got it all figured out. So we're going to be doing a virtual ticket option for those of you anywhere in the world. And we'll be doing a live stream from here in the Fountain, and of course where Barry's location is in Arizona. But we also are having different EE system centers become host centers. We have new ones signing on every day. So you can come here to this portal. I want to let you all know before we get going on our event today. I'm posting this in our public Facebook group. We'll have all of the credentials at the end of the event of how you guys can find this funnel. But you can reserve your virtual tickets, read about who Barry Goldstein is. There's a video here that we had on the last One Heart Collective explaining more of his work and more of his mission and what he's really doing here on the planet to help us move into the heart space using sound and learning how to tune into your body's unique vibration. Did you know that every single thing vibrates at a unique frequency and it has a unique sound? So there is something about you that is unlike anyone else in the vibrational frequency sound world. So Barry's going to be teaching you how to harness and tune into that part of you, which can be used in every part of your life to harness your energy in a more meaningful, impactful, empowering way. We also, if you scroll down a little bit, we have a list of all of the participating host centers. So we highly encourage you guys, if you have the option, if there's a host center in your area, please go get together with your community, get together with your tribe, be in the energy of the technology, the EE system, and each other. So I will have this posted for you all later today in our Facebook group, and we will continue to spread the information and education on how you guys can plug into this. So we're very excited that One Heart Collective is expanding, and we're thrilled to be part of this ever-growing community with you. I think now what we're going to do is move into this is leading us all into today's event and the topic of It's All Happening For You. So we came up with that title because of the world events going on a couple of weeks ago, and there was so much chaos going on. And actually, Leland and I were kind of going through some of our own inner personal transformations as well. So when we came together and we were like, what should the event theme be? We thought, if we're going through something and the world's going through something, maybe this is something that we should address and help and support and give resources and tools for us to be able to release and transmute the different things that are going on right now. There's a lot of heavy energy on the world. So how can we possibly say that huge things like hurricanes? You know, I was born in Asheville and I lived there for 7 years when I turned 20. It's my home. It's where I found myself. It's where I met all my first-time friends that weren't like from my family. It has a very, very, very special place in my heart. My grandparents are buried there. My little dog was born there. It's part of my story. It's part of my history. And you know, looking at the devastation, it's unfathomable. And it's a reminder every time something happens in our homeland. I know that this is a global event, and our focus is always the entire world, because when one of us are hurting, all of us are hurting. And so when we have these events happen that come into our backyards or our homes, it's my greatest hope that it reminds us of the need that we have to heal the entire planet. I know probably all of us on this call either know somebody or have been directly affected by disasters in nature, war, civil unrest. The list goes on. And of course, we have our own inner process that we're also transmuting, all of our own inner struggles. So today's event on how is this all happening for us, we felt was such a timely event. We're going to show a little video. It is highlighting some of the devastation that most recently happened here in the U.S., and then we're going to bring Leland on. Before we bring the video up, I just wanted to do a quick little, for those of you that weren't on the last call that we had with Leland, I wanted to give you guys a little backstory about his journey and why he was literally the most perfect person to be on this event today with this theme and all that's going on in the world. Leland has been paralyzed 2 different times. The first time he had so many spinal cord breaks that the doctor said, you will never walk again. Both times they told him that, but the first time it was very, very extreme. And he didn't know at that point that he could walk again. It was the first time where he had gone through that. The second time, I think he had the belief in place at that point. But he cured himself completely has restored all the nerves, complete function of his body. He's become a yoga master. He's cured himself of cancer, addiction, and post-traumatic stress from being a veteran in the war. He currently has his bachelor's degree in psychology. He's studying for his master's in applied neuroscience, and he's going into a forthcoming double doctorate in neurochemistry and neuropsychology. So Leland, after figuring out how to heal himself, the science of transformation, he devoted his life to studying everything that he could on that topic, to teach it to others so that we have those tools to empower ourselves and then to also bring that into the community. It's always an inner evolution and it's always an inner journey first, but the greater purpose is that once we fill up, we start to ripple that out and we start to impact others just by our state of being. So I have a video that we're going to play before we bring Leland out, and this video is going to take us on a little bit of a journey. It's a very intentional journey, so I ask that you move with it. There's a lot of collective pain in the world right now, and today we're going to have the opportunity to release some of that collective pain and to send new coherent energy. So after the video's done, we're going to bring the energy back up really high. It's really important that before we go into the meditation today, we move our bodies, we activate our cells, we activate our DNA, and we bring the highest vibration to what we're doing. So if you guys are ready.
I hear the train a-comin'. It's rolling around the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine. I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps a-rolling. All down to San Antonio. All down to San Antonio.
The creek behind us just rose higher than it's ever come up before. It was rushing water.
Houses above us were taking out the foundations. I've been here for over 50 years, but this was quite devastating.
You never think that a disaster is going to happen in your area, and to be able to have them accept help from friends and coworkers in a crisis like this has just been one of the most amazing blessings, just to be able to serve one another.
I really hadn't cried until I saw them step off that truck. The love and the compassion, the care and the concern with everything they did was just amazing. I've never experienced God's love like that.
You know, we're not even crying because of what we lost, but as my mother-in-law says, we're crying because love showed up.
Is it getting better? Or do you feel the same? Will it make it easier on you now? You got someone to blame. You said one love, one life, when it's one need in the night. One love, we get to share it. It leaves you, baby, if you don't care for it.
This is the One Heart Collective. We've got a whole planet that needs really, really big miracles right now. And so that's why it's so important that we combine our intentions together today and throughout the world. We're going to be utilizing the technology as part of what it was originally designed for. What if you could broadcast the greatest light of all? the greatest love of all, through every cell and particle and tissue of your being, through all parts of the multiverse within you, and radiate so much light. Let yourself breathe in and feel and have and know so much of God's love within you that you allow the whole planet and the whole multiverse to feel the power of the presence of the love of our being here right now.
We have come to heal. 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 So follow me to the river, follow me to the healing waters, where we will swim. Heal from within. We have come to heal. We have come to heal. We have come to heal.
All right, everyone, let's give each other a hug. If you are grateful for everything that you have, let's get up and let's give 3 people a hug in the room, heart to heart. Come on, global family. Let's celebrate the gratitude that we have in this moment for everything that we have, everything that we've been through. Us being here in this moment, it is no accident. You all were led here. We're all here for a higher purpose. And as you all are hugging, we're going to bring the energy back up. Is everyone ready? On the count of 3. Before we bring Leland on, we want to bring the energy nice and high. We ready? We want to see who has the best energy. 1, 2, 3. Move your bodies. Celebrate. If you feel grateful, let's move your body. We've got a lot of people to heal today. Let's activate that light. There you go. Stretch it out. There we go. Elevate. Who's happy to send our love to the planet today? Beautiful. You guys are incredible. Feel all those chemicals releasing. Feel the happiness. And help me welcome to the stage the one, the only, Leland Holgate of the Willful Warrior. Give everyone 2 more. We need 2 more hugs as you guys are going to your seat and taking a sip of water. Here's Leland. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. Thank you for having me. Oh
Welcome
my
so
God, this
much.
is great.
Thank you so much, Leland. As always, it is such a pleasure working with you and such a pleasure being on this aligned mission with you. You will bring so many gifts to the world, and we are really, truly honored. I could not think, after everything just unfolded the way that it did, I cannot think of a better alignment for today's topic and all of the world events that we're going through. So thank you so much, and we greatly look forward to participating in this beautiful experience that you're bringing to us today.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me. Of course, I'm just a mirror of you anyways. And what we talked about, like you mentioned to everybody before this, it's all falling into place. It really is. Like you and I have been through it. We've talked to so many other people that are going through it. And of course, the war-ridden areas, the southeast of the United States and everything else that's going on, somehow we have found peace inside of that storm, knowing that things are just shifting. Things are being created that we've been working on birthing, and it can be really painful. So I'm really happy that we're bringing this out, and I couldn't think of a better group to bring this out to the world with than you guys. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, goodness. Yeah. So, one of the things that I'm really focusing on, and thank you for everybody who showed up on Thursday as well, is just building in exactly what Emily had mentioned, that intention of peace, that intention of light and love that starts right here within us all and ripples outward. And we'll nerd out just a little bit, and I'll talk about some of the things that we're going to go through in today's ceremony, because today's ceremony inside of this event, it's all happening for you, is called the ceremony of the heart. And we'll talk a bit about what this medicine wheel is, where that comes from in these ancient cultures, and how I'm bringing that now out to the world so that we can tap into these things that they knew thousands of years ago and that the science is finally catching up on. You heard all the things that I'm studying, and it's funny because every single thing that I study in neuroscience, psychology, epigenetics, it all ties to something that's written in the Tao. It all ties to something that I found in the Upanishads. It's all talked about inside of the sutras of yoga that Patanjali brought out to the world. So it's mind-numbing to me to see this great awakening happening. And you all are part of it, of course. This is the time where we are letting the things fall away that no longer serve us. And we're creating the world that we have held in our hearts since we were little children. And finally, it's coming to fruition. And of course, I wanted to take just a moment and go ahead and just place your hand on your heart, just so you can physiologically feel that location. And I want you to just really tune into that right now and give yourself permission to stay here the entire time. And as we stay here in our heart, and you just allow yourself to breathe that slow and deep breath, I want you to really tune in to a location of a friend, maybe somebody you don't know, thinking of a location somewhere around the world, whether it be across the world in the Middle East or in Ukraine, whether it be in the southeast of United States. Maybe you know somebody right now that's going through a tough time and a challenge. And I want you to really lock in that location for those people. I want you to set that energetic bookmark for yourself so that as we move forward, we will continually send those ripples out. And we'll talk a bit about how we are doing this inside of this beautiful 3D vessel, this character, this avatar that we have chosen to drive this go around. So you can let your hands drop to your knees now. And what we're going to do is just kind of talk about what this medicine wheel is and why this is so profound and why this is such a very special time for all of us to gather, because a lot of us feel powerless right now, right? If you're like me, I'm closer to the devastation, and I can't get up there and do things physically, but I can do something from here. And so can you, especially those of you that are across the world. You may feel powerless in that sense as well, like there's nothing that you can do. But we're here to do the most important thing that we can all do, and that's to handle our own love and peace, and then to send that out. And as we know, coherence is felt around the world, and the more that coherence builds, the more that we link up with all of you beautiful mirrors, and that ripples truly across the world. So as we move into this medicine wheel, the medicine wheel comes from the ancient cultures. And of course, they use the circle as a representation of us. We are unending. We are limitless. This form is temporary, but what we are, that energy that extends 3 to 5 feet out from the center of our heart, that's us. And that is unending. And again, in these ancient cultures, what they would do with their medicine wheel is they would signify that connection between us all. And then they also had the 4 colors, which signified the 4 colors of the people on this planet, as well as the 4 directions, as well as the 4 sacred medicines, whatever those medicines were for that culture. And the beautiful part about many of these cultures that we read about is they all gathered weekly in a circle. And you can just imagine the power of an entire community coming together, gathering in a circle and dancing, chanting, breathing, singing. And in the center of the circle, they would put the affirm, the elderly, the sick, those who needed just a little extra love. And in the center was their focus, because as they knew, when they sent this energy into the center of the circle, it was inevitably going to continue to bounce outwards and create ripples throughout the entire community. And that's what we get to do today. And I'm honored to have each and every one of you with us. So what you can do as we're talking here before we set up to move into this experience, you can start to, again, think of those people, think of those areas that you really want to focus. You're going to first radiate this love to yourself through the breath, through everything that we create. And then you're going to think of those areas, those people, those locations, whatever energetic bookmark that you have created, so that we can blast that love out. And what I'm really excited about, guys, after this is, many of you know, HeartMath has devices all around the planet. And during these global events, they measure the elevation of energy on the planet. And I'm quite sure there's going to be something substantial today that goes out across the entire world, because all of you amazing people are linking up together. So when we move in to this breath, I want you to be ready for a lot of what you're going to create. When you think of meditation, and you're all used to it, meditation is meant to dissolve consciousness. Breath work is meant to elicit consciousness. One shifts you intentionally and consciously into a very different state, into that void, vacuuming out that emotional piece of the human experience and allowing you to feel whatever is supposed to come up. And then, of course, we're going to mix that with meditation and allow ourselves to just kind of dissolve into what you've created with the breath work. And for those that are driving, I would highly suggest that you pull over and park. Obviously, those of you in the centers are safe. I just wanted to make sure that we covered some of the safety issues and contraindications really quick before I nerd out with you guys on what you're going to be creating inside of your body and inside of the entire sphere of the planet. So you are going to be activating over 1,500 different compounds, chemicals, neurotransmitters, neuromodulators that activate entire regions of your brain. You're going to be upregulating things like dimethyltryptamine, which is the spirit molecule. You'll be uploading and upregulating all of these other beautiful hormones. So you're going to feel quite blissed out. It's going to be an amazing, amazing feeling. And I want you to be in a safe location. Obviously, those of you that are in your chairs, you're in your blast off space, you're good to go there. For anybody else, please don't be walking or standing. Make sure you're sitting down and giving yourself that safe space. So if you do topple over, which is completely normal, that you don't bonk your head on something. I want you guys to be safe as we're moving through this. So just to further that, Jay, if you would, go ahead and throw that clip up of what it looks like inside of your body when you're breathing. This is something called fMRI, functional magnetic resonance imaging. So the MRI itself, is that up on full screen, Jay? There we go. Perfect. All right. So as you're looking here, you can see that as you breathe, and this isn't holding your breath. We know pulling the body out of the mind can move that cerebral spinal fluid. This is just breathing. If you look here, this is your spinal fluid traveling up and down. With every inhale and every exhale, you are moving that cerebral spinal fluid very rapidly. And right up here is something you guys have all heard about. This is called your third ventricle. And right here at the back of it is your pineal gland. That is your transmitter and your receiver for information. That is the link to that higher consciousness, that higher self that we always speak about. So as we're moving into this breath event, you're going to feel some things, some stimulation inside of the body, inside of the mind. The mind might even try to scare you back because it's very powerful. I invite you to lean into it because as you can see here, they're saying they don't see the picture. Jay, can you see that now? Give me a thumbs up, Bernard. I want to make sure you guys see this. I want you to have visual proof. No, okay. How about now? Now we made it full screen. Yes, perfect. All right. So think about everything that I just said. This is your spinal column. Cerebral spinal fluid, you can see pumping up and down and up and down. And that's just by taking inhales and exhales consciously, intentionally, powerfully, like you're about to do. And all of that pressing into this big open space called the third ventricle. And then right here is where your pineal gland lives. So again, that's your transmitter and your receiver. And as we're going to move that cerebral spinal fluid into that third ventricle, we're going to stimulate all the cilia, the hairs on that pineal gland, so that it will start to transmit and receive. So I just wanted you to see how powerful you are. And I wanted you to keep in mind, as we're moving into this, like I said, you're going to feel some pretty substantial feelings. I really invite you to give yourself permission to lean into it. Don't lean back, lean into it. Everything you want is on the other side of that fear, of that holdback. All right. So as we move in, this is your chance to really, really create an entire different profile. You're resetting receptors inside of the body as we do this. Just so you guys know, 70% of your toxins are expelled through your breath. That means every 10 pounds that you lose, you can lose 7 pounds, if not more, through just breathing. The rest of it moves through number 1, number 2, sweating, and all that other stuff. So this is going to purify the system. It's going to create an alkaline environment because we're going to elevate the oxygen. We're going to temporarily push out all of your carbon dioxide, which is what tells your body to breathe. And in that state, that's how you create alkalinity. You can drink as much of the alkaline water as you want. You can eat as much alkaline food as you want. That does help, but it doesn't make your blood and the system alkaline or base level. Changing the level of oxygen and carbon dioxide is what creates that alkalinity inside. So we're literally going to purify the system. And then what we're going to do is we're going to upregulate those hormones. And everybody knows about dimethyltryptamine, right? Everybody knows about DMT, that spirit molecule that the pineal gland helps to activate. And about 70 to 80% come from the adrenals right on top of your kidneys. Well, there's another one that we're really looking into, and I'm excited to study as I continue moving forward, called dimorphin. And it is actually more substantial. And based on what we're noticing, that is much more of the reason why you're feeling what you're feeling than DMT. DMT, of course, has you in a completely different space, but there's something on top of that mixed in with your anandamide, which is the bliss molecule, and the dimorphin that is produced that allows you to really find that void, that existential bliss. And we're really going to create a whole bunch of that as we move in. And before we go on our little bathroom break, I want to make sure that you're ready for this breath. All right. I want this to be completely experiential for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this original sound on so you guys can hear me. You should be able to hear my breath now. Give me a thumbs up. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So in this breath, it's important to remember every breath in and every breath out during the breath event. And that means as we're intentionally breathing for about 2 minutes and really stirring things up inside of the body, I want you to keep it even on the inhale and the exhale. And there's a reason for that. The inhale is your gas pedal. The exhale is your brake pedal. So if we stimulate both evenly, inhale and exhale, we stay right inside of this very coherent space. And we allow a lot of what we're working on to really set in the body. All right. So we're going to do something called 60 seconds to freedom. And then we're going to give you guys a bathroom break, come back, and we are going to blast off into the breathosphere. So this is just a simple 10 breaths. All right. 10 breaths in and out of the nose. Your mouth stays closed. I want all of this to come from your diaphragm. Leave your neck and shoulders released. Don't do the squinchy face. Leave everything relaxed. And breathe with power. Remember, even on the inhale and exhale, I'm going to breathe with you. And then I'm going to tell you to breathe in and hold. Very important. When you breathe in and hold, just melt. I know your body likes to tense up. What you're going to experience is something called the deep diver effect. This is what happens whenever, of course, that stimulating event happens. The body's preparing itself for something. And then once you give it maybe 5 to 10 seconds, this beautiful bliss and peace just settles through the entire body, okay? So that's your only job. Hold your breath, let go of all tension, let go of everything, just melt into that for the moment, and be ready for your blast off, all right? Go ahead and sit back in your chair. Just 10 breaths, remember, in and out through the nose. Breathe in all the way to the top. Hold for just a moment. Let go of your shoulders. Let your ears fall from your face. Exhale through the mouth and breathe with me. One more. Breathe in and out. Breathe in all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Hold. Swallow into your belly. Let your shoulders fall. Face release. Let go of all tension. Welcome home. When you're ready, slowly start to exhale. Tune into that wave that moves through the body, refreshing and recalibrating. And take your time. Even just a short expression such as 60 seconds to freedom can be quite substantial when you move through some of these breath events on the scale of the human experience. You're literally creating a supernova within inside of your body. The power and energetic power that you're creating is mind-numbing. I'm excited to study more of that. So I think right now would be a great time, Emily, to go ahead and allow them to use the facilities, because I don't want anybody having to do the PP dance when you're doing the breath event. I want you guys to really be in this. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe we are at that space to give them a little restroom break. Am I right?
Yes, we are going to take a 5-minute bathroom break, and we'll meet back. We'll do a 2-minute warning when we're going to be going on. So 5-minute bathroom break. There we are.
Hey.
And hydrate, and we'll see you guys back here in 5 minutes.
Awesome.
Welcome back, everyone. Come back in, take your seats. If you have not yet done so already, be sure to turn those phones in the complete either airplane mode or off. You're not going to even want any vibrations or anything like that pulling you out of this very sacred experience that we're going to be having together. There's Leland. If you have an eye mask, this is a great time to pull that out. And if you tend to get a little chilly, go ahead and have a blankie nearby, or just cover up now. The body can go through a lot of regulation and temperatures during this kind of an experience. I'm talking for you, Leland. Sorry.
No, that's perfect. You've done this enough.
Yeah,
You've been at this barbecue.
So without further ado, I'm going to turn the floor back over to Leland, and we will see you on the other side. Have a beautiful time.
Thank you. Thank you. I am so excited to take you all through this experience. And before we jump in, I wanted to highlight some really honored guests that we have with us. Legend Barry Goldstein is tuning in, and we've also got Give to Give that is with us in this mission as well. And again, this is the perfect time to highlight what the One Heart Collective and Barry are working on together. You do not want to miss that event. I will be at that event up in front, just waiting with anticipation. So join all of us in that event. And I just wanted to give a huge shout out to Barry, of course. Man, hundreds, if not thousands of hours of your music and Dr. Joe's voice in my ear. Absolutely amazing to have you here. I'm super excited to be a part of this space with you. And same to Give with Rose and all the executives at Give to Give. I can't think of a better group of people that continuously give per their name to the entire world. It's absolutely amazing what that organization does for people and connecting people to Dr. Joe's work and Barry's work as well, through their amazing giving hearts. So I just wanted to give a big shout out to you amazing people. Thank you so much for leading the charge. If it wasn't for Dr. Joe encouraging me, like he encourages all of us, to add my magic to the world, to add my piece of whatever I'm meant to bring out to the world, the Willful Warrior would not exist. So thank you again, Barry. You and Dr. Joe have been a big part of bringing what I have out to the world. So super excited about this, guys. So remember, be in that safe space, and just to cover just a couple of contraindications for anybody that might be pregnant right now. If you are newly pregnant in the first 6 weeks, especially of conception, I'd like you to not do any of the breath holds, okay? I'd also like you to be very calm with the breath events. You can still breathe with us and shift the oxygen and CO2 temporarily. That's great for you and baby, but you're going to be very gentle because in the first 6 weeks, that neural tube is forming that creates the baby's brain and spinal column. So we don't want to do anything that jostles any of that or messes up with that connection whatsoever in the first 6 weeks especially. If there is anybody who's in their latter part of the first trimester or second trimester, again, you can breathe with us. Just be very gentle, no breath holds whatsoever. I don't want you creating pressure inside of the brain or pressure inside of the heart, which is what these breath holds are meant to do. In yoga, they are called kumbhakas because they, in that moment, allow you to dissolve that consciousness and to elicit exactly what you're trying to connect with, which is your higher self. So also, for anybody that has had a surgery within the past 2 to 3 months, I would suggest as well, no breath holds, especially if you've had eye surgery or anything in this region. We don't want to increase pressure at all inside. We don't want intrathecal pressure, which is inside of your spinal column. We don't want any increased pressure inside of the heart as well. So hold off on the breath holds for that if you've had a surgery. Again, same thing as the folks that might be pregnant. You can breathe. Just be very gentle with yourself, okay? Other than that, those that have high blood pressure, it is okay for you to hold. I just want you to keep in mind, you might want to lessen your holds if you so feel inclined. If it feels like you are going a little too far into the pass out point, it's okay for you to let go and just hold for a moment. We actually have people that have been practicing the breath for quite a while who have either walked away from their blood pressure medication or they have at least minimized how much of it they have to take. Same thing with folks that have diabetes. This is going to be epic for you. There's going to be a complete shifting inside of your neurology as well as the inflammation inside of the body. So for those that do have heart conditions, I would go ahead and suggest you be more gentle with the breath as well. Really just focus on keeping the breath even on the inhale and exhale. And the most important part in this is that you don't let any pauses happen. It's inhale, straight to exhale, straight to inhale. Okay, and that's how we create that cyclic hyperventilation, which is going to give us that biohack we're looking for. And then we're going to sit inside of what we've created. Okay? All right. So go ahead and allow yourself to settle into that space. I'm going to go ahead and share audio, and we're going to jump right into this. I want you to allow yourself to go all in. All right? We're really going to get into the heart first. And what I'd like everyone to do is go ahead and place your hand on your heart and allow yourself to just tune in for the moment. You can soften or close your eyes. Just notice the dissolving into now. And hold that intention in your heart and start to think on that energetic bookmark that you've created. Those people around the world that need a little extra love right now. And maybe yourself.
We call upon the celestial realms, the angelic beings, the planetary guides and protectors, and the ascended ones, to bless mankind and to be present here with us. We call upon the divine light of love, truth, and harmony to shine in the places that need healing and to guide our way. We ask for these blessings with great reverence from our Mother, the Earth, from the sky, the moon, the stars, and the sun, our Father. May we always remember that we are pure consciousness, the essence of life, and the source of all things. May we find the courage to let go of fear and the pain of past conditioning. And let us walk upon the earth gently as true spiritual warriors, interdimensional midwives giving birth to our true self. Letting go of separation, evolving beyond limitation into divine self-expression, thereby assisting in the co-creation of a dawning, light-filled world. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Remain focused on your heart and imagine your breath is flowing in and out of your heart or chest area. Breathing a little deeper and a little slower than usual. You can inhale for 5 seconds and exhale for 5 seconds, or whatever rhythm is comfortable for you, so long as the inhale and exhale are even. Set that meaningful intent to anchor in stillness, inner ease, to balance your mental and emotional energy. Together as a tribe, we move in to this psychedelic experience, creating the energy of love.
With this embodied presence you have been entrusted. An ancient gift passed from ancestor to ancestor, culminating in your heart, your hands. Here you breathe at the apex of an infinite spiral. Here your heart pulses its place in the web of interbeing. Reach deep into the legacy of the ancestors. Open fully to the vision of the future. You are the medicine. Life is the ritual.
Continue to breathe. Even.
We offer this ceremony to the winged breath. The dancing fire, the rooted earth, and the water of life. For all our relations.
Sending out that love with every breath.
In bowing to our noble origins, we open new timelines of regeneration. Release your resonance into this timeless dream. Awakened.
breathe into the heart, sending out that love and light, radiating that light to yourself. And tune into any messages coming from your beautiful heart. Take that into your practice and into your life.
You are the medicine. Life is the ritual.
You are, and always have been, the one. And together we move in as a tribe. Give yourself permission to breathe with that sound and power. To move in with that intention. Every breath a statement, a prayer, an intention set by you. Don't let the body be the mind. As we move in together, we breathe to radiate that love and peace to the entire multiverse, to this beautiful representation and experience that we are collectively creating. Starting with the alternate nostril breath, breathing in through the left nostril, out through the right nostril, in through the right nostril, and out through the left nostril, making that full cycle, shifting and changing as we attach and connect both hemispheres of the brain. Breathe in all the way to the top and hold. Let your shoulders fall. You can drop your middle three fingers, pinky and thumb out. Plug your right nostril. And through the mouth, exhale all the way. In through the left nostril. Out through the right nostril. In through the right nostril. Out through the left nostril. In through the left nostril. Out through the right nostril. In through the right nostril. Out through the left nostril. Continue that cycle, keeping the breath steady and continual. Find that pace that works for you, keeping the inhale and exhale even. In through the left, out through the right. In through the right, out through the left. Keep the breath continual. I know you're feeling that intention, that intensity already. The nerve endings and the nasal passages awakening, connecting you to your olfactory sense, that sense of smell. Every breath further connecting you directly to the emotional seat of your consciousness. Continue to breathe. What you're feeling is normal. The tingles and tension are just proof that you're activating systems and processes within the body, elevating the energetic state as you release toxins and let go of what no longer serves you. Give yourself permission to move forward, to breathe in to that feeling that you're creating. Lean into that power coming forward. Proof that you're headed the right direction. Your ancestors, your tribe, they breathe with you now, connecting energetically to the center of the universe, that center of you. You're almost there. Continue to breathe. That full cycle, in through the left, out through the right, in through the right, and out through the left, connecting the left and right hemispheres of the brain, creating connection and conversation, creating new neuromodulators with every breath, activating entire regions of the brain. Every breath allowing you to purify the system. Continue to move forward. Give yourself permission to experience the greatness within. Don't let the body stop you. You are the warrior behind the wheel. You are the captain of this ship. You decide how far into greatness you will go. Every breath, that prayer for peace. Every breath, that prayer and statement of love. Right around the corner from everything that you've been looking for. On the other side of this temporary moment. And let your hands drop to your knees and breathe in slowly, all the way up and hold, all the way up and hold. Shoulders fall, face release. Welcome home. Where can you release tension while holding? Go on that journey. Very slowly exhale all the way down, all the way to the bottom and hold, all the way out and hold. Find stillness. Melt. Let go of the body. Elevating your CO2. Allowing that carbon dioxide to unlock all of that beautiful programming. Releasing oxygen into the membranous tissues. The longer you allow yourself to sit here and meet yourself. And if you must breathe, take a small sip through the nose and exhale out immediately and hold. And in just a moment, not yet, we breathe in through the nose. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Hold. Swallow down. Shoulders fall. Face release. Open up your mouth. Sigh it out. Feel that wave as it moves through the body. Refreshing and recalibrating. Allow your breath to be a little deeper, a little slower than usual. And I invite you to allow your exhales to be a little longer than your inhale. You are powerful. You are beautiful. You are the universe in action and in play. The divine itself, experiencing and feeling, breathing and growing. You are and always have been the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, wrapped into a beautiful 3D form. Let go. Go on that journey to the center of the universe, the center of you. every sound, you fall further and further to the center of the universe. Bring your hands to your heart and let go of all other tension as you tune in to the energy of love, that power of the divine here within you. Every breath, you feel it grow, growing from the heart, encompassing your entire body. That pulsating energy radiating to yourself. Now hands outstretched, palms facing away from you. Start to radiate that feeling to others, sending that love and light all through the world. Tune in to those energetic locations. Allow your breath to be a little deeper and slower as you radiate like the sun that you are. We send love and light to all corners of the earth, throughout every dimension, and through all time and space. Allow your hands to fall to your knees. Sink into that energy that you've created. Building upon that power, that intention, that prayer for peace, for healing. Give yourself permission to move into these 10 breaths with power and sound, yet the gentility of the dance with your breath. In and out through the nose. Breathe in all the way to the top and hold. Through the mouth, exhale all the way. In through the nose, out through the nose, in through the nose, out through the nose, in through the nose, out through the nose, in through the nose, out through the nose. Breathe with that power, keeping the breath continual. I know you're feeling it. That's the direction. Lean into that. Breathe. Keep it continual without pause. Feel that power build. Just on the other side. And now breathe in all the way up and hold, all the way up and hold. Swallow down, shoulders fall. And welcome home. You are the magic of the cosmos. Where can you let go of tension? Welcome to the real you. And exhale all the way, slowly, all the way down to the bottom, all the way down and hold. Find stillness. You are beyond powerful. In just a moment, we breathe in through the nose in 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Hold. Swallow down. Shoulders fall. Just for a moment, press a small amount of pressure into the belly, that Buddha belly. Open up your mouth and sigh it out. Go on that journey. Let go. What you thought you were, so that you can become what you truly are. And breathe in through the heart, all the way up to the top, all the way up and hold, all the way up and hold. Swallow down, shoulders fall. And exhale, let it go. Tune into that creation. Welcome home. You've felt it all along. You've known it your entire life. You are the one. You came here to create. You came here to experience and love. And through the heart, breathe in, all the way to the top, all the way up and hold. Swallow down, shoulders fall. Let that energy sink into your heart and bring your hands to your heart, tuning into that energy. Sink in, settle, give yourself permission to sit in stillness. Arms outstretched, bringing that loving energy, palms faced out. Send that out to the world as you exhale and let it go, sharing and giving freely of that energy and love. You are beyond powerful. What you create ripples through the universe, sending love and light to all those affected, to all those hiding in the corners of the earth that need love and light. We send you peace and love. Through the heart, breathe in all the way up and hold, all the way up and hold. Swallow down, shoulders fall, face release. Let that energy sink into your heart, feeding your love and intuition. Open up your mouth, and as you exhale, send that energy out to the spaces and corners of the earth, to the universe, through all dimensions and time. We send love and light. Let your hands fall to your knees. We build off of that energy that we've collectively created. Give yourself permission to now move in with more sound, more power, and more intention behind every breath Breathing in through the nose and a sigh through the mouth, it will sound like this. This is your chance to let go, to let that sound and vibration travel through the body, freeing the nervous system, releasing trapped energy and trauma throughout the body. Breathe in all the way to the top. Hold for just a moment. Let go. Give yourself permission to move all the way in. Forcing that air out with the sigh. Exhale all the way. Breathe with that power, with that sound. I know you feel the intensity already. The nasal passage is lighting up, connecting you to your limbic system, activating, turning on systems and processes immediately in the body. Continue to breathe. Keep the inhale and sigh even. Powerful on the inhale and powerful on the sigh, bringing in and inviting that fresh oxygen, pushing out temporarily the carbon dioxide so that we can hold and affect these changes. Breathe. Your ancestors breathe with you now. Your tribe is by your side. The universe is here, and it's all happening for you. It's all happening because of you. Continue to breathe. Give yourself permission to make that sound. I invite you to get louder with the sighs. Release what no longer serves you. Breathe. Every inhale, taking in that oxygen, sweeping and cleaning through the body, moving as waves through that body, and all the spaces, tendons and muscles, refreshing and releasing. And every exhale, letting go, giving back to be recycled into something beautiful for you. Breathe. Even on the inhale and sigh. The body is not the mind. We have tried stopping too soon. We have tried giving up. We know where that gets us. Give yourself permission to breathe, to feel, to experience, and whatever's coming up, let it be there. Let it have the light shed on it. Whatever emotion is coming up, I invite you to lean into it as you breathe. All of you is welcome here. All of you is necessary to heal it. You must feel it. Allow that expression. If the body wants to cry, the body needs to cry. If the body wants to scream, the body needs to scream. Breathe. This is your chance to let go, to give in to you, to serve you. You are worthy. Breathe. You are powerful beyond belief. Don't let the body stop you now. Full inhales and full sighs. Breathe. You're almost there. I know you feel it building. That supernova within, that creative force that you are calling forward, your birthright given to you. Breathe. And now breathe in all the way to the top, all the way up and hold. Swallow down. Shoulders fall. Face release. Welcome home. As you hold your breath, let your body melt. Tune in to that creation. Proof that you are the universe. And it's all happening for you. You can continue to hold. When you are ready, slowly start to exhale. Tune into that creation. Give way to that peace and stillness that you have created. Allow yourself to return to your organic breath a little slower, a little deeper than usual. You are amazing. You are perfect, whole, and complete in every way. Self-reflective, individual expressions of God, Source, the universe. With every breath, with every sound, you fall further and further to the center of love. That center of you. Where can you let go? In the body and in the mind. As you tune in to the real you. Your ancestors are here with you now. They call to you. Lo, there do I see my father. Lo, there do I see my mother and my sisters. Lo, there do I see my entire line, all the way back to the beginning. They call to me. They bid me take my place amongst them, in the center of the universe, where love abounds forever. We move in once again, moving in and out through the nose. Allow this to be a more gentle expression, yet that power and sound behind every breath, feeding into that dance through the belly, chest, and up. Allow this to be nourishing. Breathe in all the way to the top. Let go of your shoulders. In and out of the nose, through the mouth. Exhale all the way. In through the nose, out through the nose. In through the nose, out through the nose. In through the nose, out through the nose. Find that pace, that rhythm that works for you. Keep the inhale and exhale even. Powerful. with intention behind every breath. I know you feel that intensity already. Lean into that feeling, the activation of systems and processes, the elevation of those happy, more relaxed hormones as we lower the stress hormones. With every breath, continue to breathe. Keep it even. Keep it continual, without pause, moving from inhale straight to exhale, straight to inhale. Continue to breathe in and out, and in and out. Everything you're feeling is normal. Everything you're feeling is a creation of your power, tuning into the birthright that is yours and has been since the beginning of time. Every breath stepping you further into the power, the love, and the peace of the universe, that creative force being awoken within. Continue to breathe. Your tribe is with you. We breathe, we increase, and we elevate human consciousness with every breath. Continue to breathe. You're almost there. Just a few more breaths, warrior. What you feel is normal. That creation of that absolute power within you. Right around the corner from everything you want. Everything on the other side of that fear, that hold back. Continue to breathe. And now very slowly breathe in. Fill up all the way. Fill up all the way. Hold. Swallow down. Shoulders fall. Face release. Welcome home. Where can you let go of tension in the body and the mind? And very slowly start to exhale all the way down and hold, all the way down and hold. Find stillness. Let go of the body. Give yourself permission to meet yourself here as we elevate the carbon dioxide, to reach out, to give our own body that nourishment. And in 3, 2,
With this embodied
1,
presence,
breathe in
you have
all the way.
been entrusted.
Open up your mouth and sigh it out.
An ancient gift passed from ancestor to ancestor, culminating in your heart, your hands.
Let go.
Here you breathe at the apex of an infinite spiral. Here your heart pulses its place in the web of interbeing. Reach deep into the legacy of the ancestors. Open fully to the vision of the future. You are the medicine. Life is the ritual. We offer this ceremony to the winged breath, the dancing fire, the rooted earth, and the water of life. for all our relations. In bowing to our noble origins, we open new timelines of regeneration. Release your resonance into this timeless dream. Awakened.
Where can you let go? In the body and the mind. You are the divine. We move in to culminate this practice, this ceremony together, ending with the reset breath, starting with a seated position and allowing yourself as you hold to lay back and find that final space. Breathing in and out through the mouth. Purse your lips as if you're going to breathe through a very small straw, creating pressure that you can then pull and push against. Keep the breath even on the inhale and exhale. And when I call you to hold, press into your belly. Steady pressure, not a pulsing, steady pressure. Distension of your belly. Create that Buddha belly as you hold and let go of everything else. Breathe in all the way up. Purse your lips, in and out of the mouth. Exhale all the way. Pull and push. Pull and push, pulling against that resistance, pushing against that resistance with power and sound. I know you're feeling the intensity already. You're headed the right direction, continual and steady. Last breath, breathe in all the way to the top, all the way up. Swallow into your belly, press your belly out. Let go of everything else. Press, press, press as you let back. Press, lay back, press, press, press. Exhale, let it go. Welcome to the void. The center of you and your true nature. And remaining right where you are. 4 breaths in and out of the mouth. Really give yourself permission to go in. And give yourself permission to press the belly out and to lean into that feeling. Don't let the body scare you back. Breathe in all the way up. Purse your lips in and out of the mouth. Exhale. Breathe in all the way up. Hold, swallow down, press into the belly, press. Let go of everything else, press, Press, press. Exhale, let it go. Welcome home. You have nothing left to do. You are perfect, whole, and complete. Tune in to your creation, that feeling throughout the body and the mind. And remember, all that you feel, and remember all that you have seen and heard, and remember all that you found and shared with this beautiful world. You are, and always have been, free, powerful, limitless, infinite. Give yourself permission to move into these moments at will. Remember that you are the creator of your reality, and together we are source, an individual expression. The world that we see and feel in our hearts is being created right now. Stand firm, stand tall, and know that your tribe is by your side. Without you, there is nothing. You are necessary. You are needed. It's all happening for you. No longer can we play small. We came here to forget. And now, during this great awakening, it's time for us to remember. We are the one. We are the power of the cosmos and creation itself in 3D expression. Just allow your breath to be organic. A little slower, a little deeper than usual. The entire planet, we send light and love, reaching out past this beautiful earth and rippling through the entire multiverse, through every dimension, through all time. Tune in to those elevated emotions. see that love and energy bathing the spaces and areas around this beautiful planet. Tune into the love that we all feel. And very slowly, we move from the center of the universe, gently and slowly, back towards this beautiful planet, Earth. You see it in the distance. Beautiful colors. With every breath, with every sound, you move closer to our beautiful mother. The brilliant blues and greens, the whites and reds, the browns and yellows, as the earth grows larger and larger, and you move closer and closer. You begin to travel through the atmosphere as a bubble of flame surrounds you, cleansing, purifying you, allowing you to come back into this existence refreshed and recalibrated. And like the phoenix that you are, you move through and come out the other side, clean, beautiful, and whole. Slowly you move down towards the region where you live, zooming in slowly, moving in to your country, to your state, and to your city, and into your home, or wherever you are. And for the moment, pause above yourself. Place your hand, right hand on your gut, left hand on your heart. Just spend gratitude and tune in and feel that gratitude for this beautiful 3D vessel, for this character that you've chosen, creating that energetic and physical representation of infinity. You are limitless. You are powerful beyond belief. You came here for a reason, and we came together, perfectly timed, as we all knew we would. Take all that you've found and slowly start to come back into your body. You can start by wiggling your fingers, maybe wiggle your toes. You can roll your wrists and ankles, little snap, crackle pops, releasing all that nitrogen between the joints. Just tune in to everything that you've created, everything that you feel right now. I want you to remember, you did that. I merely got to be the lighthouse on the shore, honored to serve and light the path. But you did that. You are the power behind your reality. You are the reason that this is happening. Own it. Love it. Recognize yourself for what you are. An absolute, powerful, creative being. This has been, hands down, one of my favorite sessions. I want you to slowly start to come back into the room. You can place your hands over your eyes with your fingers closed, allowing you to lift your eye mask up and keep your eyes closed for just a moment. And behind your hands, open your eyes and very, very slowly start to separate the fingers, just very slowly, letting the light come in. Welcome home, warriors. I love you all so much. This has been absolutely amazing. As I mentioned, hands down, one of my favorite sessions that we've done. I can feel the power that you all have sent out to this world, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Take your time, please. Be gentle getting up. Just know that you might go a little hypotensive because you've done quite a bit. You've moved a lot of energy. You literally just created the big bang inside of yourself. So allow yourself to drink water. I believe we're going to give them a little restroom break, right? You moved a lot of energy. You might have to go let go of some things. So how long did you want to give them? You're so welcome, y'all. You're so welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much. That was so beautiful. If we've never done a restroom break at this point, but if we're feeling like, because I know we did do a lot of movement, if that is what we feel like we should do, let's do it. If you guys want to take a quick 5-minute bathroom break, we have a beautiful closing process where we are all going to connect again together. So be sure to come back. You're not going to want to miss this anchoring process that Leland is going to take us through. That was absolutely stunning. We have some closing thoughts for you and ways you can plug into Leland's community even further to continue the journey. It never ends. There's no destination to this journey. We're meeting in love, and we don't even know where we're going to go when we get there. So we'll see you guys back from the bathroom break, and thank you so much for being part of that beautiful sacred experience. 5 minutes this time. I know last time we went 7 minutes, but we're sticking to 5. We're going to give you guys a warning in 3 minutes. Thank you, Leland.
Two-minute warning for getting started. Make your way back to your seats.
right.
All right, everyone. Make your way back. Take a quick sip of water if you have not done so yet. Hello, hello. Wow. Well, from some of the comments in the chat, I think it's safe to say that we all share a really, really beautiful collective experience just now. First of all, Leland, thank you so much. You moved a lot of energy during that. You really brought everything, and it's a beautiful testimony to what we're able to do when we come together in servant leadership. And each and every one of you today who participated, the host centers, all of you created this beautiful, beautiful experience. Most of you probably don't know, but last month, if you were on the call last month, you know that I was up in Sandpoint, Ponderay, Idaho, hosting from 7B Energy. And I was on a road trip. I was in a big 40-foot long RV by myself, and I traveled all the way from Connecticut down through New Mexico up into Idaho. That was the furthest tip that I went. In 7 weeks, I traveled close to over 6,000 miles, almost 7,000 miles in 7 weeks. And the reason why I'm sharing this is because I went through some of the most beautiful parts of our country, and I went through some of the least beautiful parts of our country, some of the most inhumane ways that people are living in certain conditions and places. And what I want to say is that on that trip, I was on my own healing journey. And one of the things that I realized very quickly was that no matter where I was geographically, no matter how heavy or thick the energy was, at any point in time, we all have access to this place that you went today. There is equal opportunity, there is equal giving from the divine, from this field, from your heart. All we have to do is learn how to open and activate those resources. But there's no lack and there's no limit in the realm of the quantum, in the realm of the divine, and in what we truly are. The human spirit is part of that. So even though, again, I was in some of the most gorgeous places, it was all an internal process. The most beautiful feelings that I experienced, believe it or not, on the trip were when I closed my eyes and I went inward, regardless of my surroundings. So I just wanted to remind you all of that every time we have these experiences, I want to bring you back to the reminder that this is always in you. This is who we are. And everything that we're going through right now is to remind us to come back to this place. So I hope that you all take these droplets. You guys are droplets now. I hope you all take what you experienced today, and you ripple that out as drops in the ocean. We're the entire ocean in the drop, and we also can make big waves and ripples in the greater ocean of humanity. So thank you so much for your beautiful giving today. And before we take off, I don't know if you have anything you want to say, Leland, anything like that, before we jump into how everyone can plug into all of our online communities, because we want to stay in touch. We want to continue this journey. We have a Facebook group called, all of our social media handles are One Heart Collective 88. So you can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Facebook. We have a public global family group. I share all the resources about our guest speakers. I share the videos that we make, the intro videos. I share them later on in the month. And it's a place where you can come when you want to be encouraged, or if you want to share your testimony or your experience of what happened today. We would love for you. Put it on Instagram, tag the One Heart Collective, or put a testimony in the Facebook group. The more we feed this community with our energy and our experiences, the more it's going to grow. And there are about 100 centers that participate every month, but there are 500 plus centers that are open around the world. So we want to keep growing this. Imagine if we had all 500 to 600 centers on, and we had 5,000 to 6,000 people. I mean, it's unbelievable already with what we're doing with 1,000 plus every single month. Imagine as we continue to grow this, but it's the collective mission. I saw the vision to create this, but it's us. It's not a me thing, it's a we. And so we ask you all to join online, use the internet for a beautiful way. Unlike some of the things that it was intended for, let's transmute it and use it for a way to grow stronger in our community, in our bonds, and what we can do and create together. And then to stay plugged into Leland, let's pull up all of Leland's information too. I want you all to know what he's offering. You guys can walk in. You're good. I'm way on a little screen. Everyone was waiting to knock. So to stay connected with Leland on social, it's the Willful Warrior. There's a QR code there as well. thewillfulwarrior.org. So we had the QR codes on that screen during the break that were talking about his different courses. You're going to go to thewillfulwarrior.org if you can't scan those QR codes. You're going to go to thewillfulwarrior.org. And we're actually going to be posting links in the online group, and center owners, we're going to send you all the resources. It's already in an email that's going to go out in about an hour to all of you, so you can share all of these links, all of these resources. Leland's fundamental course, it's a 5-week program. I think correct me if I'm wrong, Leland, but it's self-paced. It's intended to be 5 weeks, but it's a self-paced program. You can use the discount code ONEHEART, and that will get you $200 off, which is almost half off the price for that 5-week course. Everybody who I have heard who has done this course raves about it. They cannot believe the value that is in that. As you experience today, Leland delivers a lot of value. So One Heart, again, we're going to post all this in the social media, so get into our social medias, but One Heart is the discount code. And then Leland also is recently has come out with the Awaken course, and that's a 12-week group program. And again, there are some incredible, I don't know if you want to speak to anything that's going on with some of the stuff happening in there, but also before I turn over to him, One Heart gets you $500 off the Awaken course. So we are sharing the blessings around the world, and we want to give back as much as we can to all of you. So please use those discount codes. And Leland, is there anything you want to share about programs or some of the outcomes that have, I know you shared some wins with us. I don't know what you want to share.
My goodness.
Turn over to you.
Yeah. So yeah, as she mentioned, the 5-week course is very similar to like a progressive intensive. It's self-paced, really tunes you into what's happening inside of the body as you're moving through some of these breath events and the welcome home method that I've created. So you kind of saw inside of this, there's neuro-linguistic processing inside of there and programming that we're working through with some of the hypnotherapy stuff that I have studied and learned, as well as the music. The music is a key piece, and that's in everything that we do. And speaking of that, I just wanted to make sure that I again highlighted one of the legends and one of my absolutely favorite people to follow, Barry Goldstein. Thank you for being here, brother. Hundreds of hours of you and Dr. Joe in my ear, and you and Dr. Joe, because of what you have taught me, have allowed me to also recognize that I can add my own beautiful energy to the world. So yeah, thank you for being here with us. This is absolutely amazing to see one of my most favorite people in the world here.
Thank you. I appreciate that so much. I'm sending you love, and yeah, I'd love to chat with you more about what you're doing. So beautiful work, and just happy to be here, hold the space for you as you share here. So nice meeting you.
Good to meet you as well, brother. Oh my goodness. It's a dream come true.
I love it. We have such a beautiful community here.
Yeah, we do. So yeah, we'll definitely be talking for sure, brother. Oh my goodness. I can only imagine working with a composer like yourself, because we've been working with some amazing ones, but my mind is exploding at the possibility of working with you.
Well, awesome. My heart's exploding, so there's a perfect balance there. There you go.
I love it. Awesome. Thanks for being here, Barry. It's good to see you, brother.
This is how we create ecosystems. And Barry, I know you had some spotty service earlier. We talked about the workshop and all of the work that we're going to be doing on the full day with accessing the secret language of the heart and how we each have our own unique vibration. And we're going to be harnessing that and learning more about that so that we can use that energy in everything we do in our lives. And so both of you, this is a beautiful, incredible moment. And just the work that both of you are doing, it's such a privilege and an honor to be here in this moment with all of you and to have this platform to connect us. So thank you. This is absolutely stunning. And if there's anything you would like to say while you have the floor, and I know you maybe weren't even expecting being on. I was totally surprised when I saw you.
No, no problem. And I just want to say you're the bridge, Emily. So you're bringing this all together and doing such an amazing job. So, the vision and the passion is what creates the ripple effect in all the things that we're doing. But yeah, I can talk real briefly about what we're going to be doing. And really, the intention is to give people sound tools that they can plug into their daily lives to create healing and transformation. So we're going to be diving deep like into heart and brain coherence and the role of music within that. And again, having tools to be able to implement and create your own program. By the time that you end that workshop on that day, you'll have tools that you can plug into your life that are very viable and a blueprint for utilizing music beyond art and entertainment. And we'll be, diving into the power of chanting. We'll be looking at how it can enhance your creativity. And I'll also be doing like a mini concert at the end. So it's really going to be balanced between education and experiential. So we'll be active in that attentive alpha brainwave state for a lot of it, but you'll be able to absorb information in a really beautiful way because it'll be balanced with music as well as teachings. And the mini concert will really be a way to tie it together in a group atmosphere and really integrate everything that you learned beyond the mental state and more into the ability to feel it and really kind of integrate it, do some journaling during that mini concert, and then allowing it to ripple into your life. So it's going to be a really powerful day. And I invite all of you to be there with us. I loved being with you last month, and that's what really sparked this. Just this beautiful feeling and this beautiful tribe of people coming together for common purpose of healing and transformation. So an open invitation to all of you.
Thank you so much.
I
And
know I'm
center
going to be
owners,
there.
yeah,
Well,
Leland's going to be
awesome.
with us. We're going to have a beautiful day. And for those of you in other parts of the world, there are centers hosting at different times. They're in your time zones. We've worked out all of the global logistics. And so center owners, I'll get with all of you if you want to apply to be a host center. And those of you that don't have a center near you, we have a virtual option on that funnel. November 16th is our live stream with the virtual. And so I will be posting everything in the Facebook group. And yeah, we look forward to blossoming our beautiful community and ecosystem together. Thank you so much, Barry. It's a true pleasure.
You're welcome. Same here.
Good to see you, brother.
Love to Donise.
All right. Love to all of you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh my goodness, that's a dream come true. Seriously, fanboy moment there.
That was a surprise. I didn't know.
I know,
love it.
same here.
Living
like,
in the
oh
unknown,
my
right?
God, you guys did this. You see what you just created? Look at that. Look what you just created. Holy crap. So what we're going to do is we're going to close this off very powerfully.
Can I do one thing? Can I do one thing before we close? I wanted to just let everybody know about next month's broadcast.
Yeah.
Do you have the flyer ready? I've been wanting to do a piece, an entire event themed around physical health and physical vitality using food. What are the energetics of food? How does food heal different energy centers in the body? Because we're doing all of this work on the spiritual plane, but very much food is also a spiritual plane. It's spirituality coming through the earth to help heal us and lead us to a victory on this planet, I feel. Plants are one of my favorite things in existence. So I have one of our local community members. Her name is Ashley Russo. She's actually here today. And I am so thrilled to bring her knowledge and wisdom to you all. Ashley got her original start in emergency medicine and nursing. And then after her daughter was diagnosed with autism, she then, and I quote, said, God picked up her life off of one timeline and it plopped her on another. And she went from Western into instantaneously on the path of Eastern medicine and Eastern thought processes. And so she now has certifications in lifestyle medicine, functional nutrition, and she's going to be teaching us on the energetics of food and mastering the divine within. So this is going to be a really beautiful topic. It's going to bring everything that we've talked about this whole year. It's going to be bringing it full circle with what we can do to support our spiritual evolution in our everyday three-dimensional life. So super, super thrilled to have her here, and super thrilled to bring the science and energetics of food to all of you. It's not going to be depressing and like diety. I'll just give you a little, it's going to be sexy and fun. So, and then final speaker for the year, and we should get really excited about this, is Dr. Sandra Rose Michaels, the inventor of the Energy Enhancement System. Absolutely one of the most brilliant minds on our planet right now with regards to energy, frequency, and how we're going to heal this planet through transmuting what is currently going on here with carrier waves, with love. It's different messages. It's the same message, but it's coming through different people in all of these beautiful ways that they're able to convey it to us. And so we're very excited. We're going to be having a question and answer with her. So center owners, I'm going to be putting out a form this month, very soon this week, and you're going to be able to give me one top burning question from your communities. So communities, if you're on right now and you've had a burning question you want to ask Dr. Michaels, let your center owner know, and they're going to take whatever feels like the top most valid question from all of you, and they're going to submit it to us, and we're going to take what seems like the best. We're going to do a couple of out there ones, but we'll also do some of the most commonly asked ones. So all of us have a part in this, and we really look forward to closing out the year strong. We have some incredible things coming up for 2025. I can't speak about any of them yet, but a lot of really incredible stuff is brewing thanks to what we're building right in these very moments. So we are very excited. And Leland, I think it's time, if you, I don't know where you went. There you are.
I'm here.
So I think it is time. I'm going to say goodbye to all of you. I'm going to turn the floor over to Leland and just thank you so much. Thank you for all the love you outpoured today. And thank you for continuing on this journey. It's not easy, but it's worth it. And I hope today reminded you of the worth it part.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Thank you so much. And Leland, thank you as well. And I will see you all next month.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Aho to everything that you said there. This has been absolutely amazing. And I have to go ahead and parrot and jump on the back of what Barry said. You are the connection between this, so own it. Make sure you soak that in constantly, knowing that you're connecting so many people to so many different resources, and it's multifaceted, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So thank you for doing this. And like you mentioned, standing in the fear and allowing yourself to move through all the public speaking and everything else, because you're doing a beautiful job. You are built for this. You're absolutely built for this. So really excited to close this out with you guys. The power of connection is immutable. It is unmistakable. You're feeling it right now. That is the wholeness that goes beyond this 3D expression that you're currently feeling yourself. And what we're going to do is a really special way that I close out ceremonies. And for those of you that don't know, I'm also a plant medicine facilitator. I serve bufo, which is toad medicine. And I also serve psilocybin, which of course really helps us elicit a lot of these changes that are needed. And some people, like combat veterans and things, it's amazing to watch people just walk away from their addictions and walk away from mental illness and be completely happy because they gave themselves the chance to dip into that magic and remember that you're the medicine. So these things are beautiful tools for us. And the reason I bring that up is to prove further the connection, that connectivity between all of us. We know inside of the realm of the quantum, inside of the void itself, that is everything, that we are connected to that. Well, there's also 3D expression that proves to us, again, our connection. And when you look at underneath the crust of the earth, there is an entire set of mycelium, very thick. And mycelium is what these mushrooms grow out of. That is covered under the entirety of the planet. Anybody ever seen Avatar? Yeah, that movie is an analogy for this planet, for us, because we are interconnected as a people, energetically and spiritually and physically. The mushrooms have been cultivating our race for thousands and thousands of years, if not millions of years. Think about the Cro-Magnon man that finally ate mushrooms, and now what do we have? We have a prefrontal cortex. We have all of these higher brain functions that have come on. And in that same way, when we elevate our sound and vibration, when a lightning storm or a hurricane like Helene has come through, it activates the mycelium network that is underneath the crust of this planet, further connecting us all and tuning in to that one energy that we are all a part of. So what we're going to do to close this out, excuse me, is wherever you are, I'd love you to gather in a circle. Now, of course, some of you might not be able to stand, so for those of you that can stand, I would position yourself in the room so that you can still interlock hands with those who are sitting down or choosing to sit down. And I would love for you all to interlock your hands just to further get into that feeling of the physical connection that we have here, because it is very important for us to recognize that while we are connected energetic and spiritually, we are connected on all planes and all dimensions, all spatial dimensions. We are connected. We are one. So reach for that hand of the person next to you and allow yourself to close your eyes if that feels comfortable, or soften your gaze. Just feel into this moment. Feel the energy around you, that connection between all of us. And just be in this for the moment, allowing your breath to be even on the inhale and exhale. It's unmistakable. That feeling connecting you to everything, everywhere, everyone, in all time and dimensions. Together we are powerful. Together we are one. And as we know, the mycelium that is covering this planet reacts to our sounds and vibrations. So together, we're going to inhale. And as we inhale, breathe in all the way up. Lift your arms up over, keeping your arms and hands interlocked with those next to you. Inhale all the way up, all the way up. Open up your mouth. Sigh it out as you let your arms fall. Just feeling that energy, the natural rise and fall of your belly with every inhale and exhale. And we breathe in again for Om. We're all going to Om. Breathe up, inhale all the way up, all the way up. And Om. You can leave your arms up as you Om. Just continue to breathe and give that vibration. That sound is a prayer.
All these landscapes.
Move at your pace, at your rhythm. Move with your tribe.
Are these fine membranes of mycelium.
Each inhale, filling up.
With miles under every footstep that you take.
And Om on each exhale.
You leave an impression.
With every Om, feel that vibration moving into
the mycelium is existential. The mycelium is everywhere.
And let your arms fall down. Keep your hands interlocked.
The mycelium is listening.
And settle in to what you have created. To that feeling of connection.
We know now that lightning stimulates mushrooms to form from mycelium. We know now that sound stimulates mycelium. So when there's a lightning strike, the mycelial networks are electrified.
Just continue to breathe. Tune into that connection.
The thunder emanates beyond the lightning strike. throughout the surrounding terrains for miles, awakening the mycelial networks.
We are one. Every breath connecting us. Every breath.
We know now that low frequency sound waves stimulate mycelium. This is profound. This is profound.
Slow and steady. A little deeper and slower than usual. We are limitless. We are unending. We are one.
Our prehistoric ancestors would celebrate nature with drumming, with music. Using music awakens the mycelial networks who are listening all around. In response, the mycelial networks channel nutrients to plants, to the trees, to the berries, and reward our celebrations with bountiful food.
This is profound. This is profound. This is profound. This is profound. This is profound.
Continue to breathe deep and slow.
This is profound.
Feel into that connection, that wholeness. It's all happening for you. It's all shifting because of you. That beautiful feature that you see in your heart is here.
The mycelium, the mycelium, the mycelium. Is listening, 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 is listening.
We are moving back to that tribal way of being. The great awakening happening here and now. And we are honored to foster in a new reality. One based on wholeness and compassion, love for self. And one last time, we elevate our voices and sound. We create vibration and life with an Om. Breathe in all the way, arms up overhead. Open up your mouth and Om.
This is profound. This is profound. This is profound.
Let your hands fall. Sink into that vibration. Tune in to that feeling. Let your arms fall. Keep your hands interlocked. Interlocked. Give yourself permission to soak in exactly what you've created, what you feel right now. You are powerful beyond belief. And together, we create our reality. I invite you to now just gently open your eyes and look across and around your circle, making eye contact, recognizing that that's just another version of you, which is why compassion and love that we share is so powerful, because the more you give, the more you inevitably receive. This meeting of souls will never happen again in this way, with this amount of people, with these specific people. Just allow yourself to sink into what we've created. And when you're ready, I invite you to give a big hug to everyone in the room. Allow yourself to bring your left ear to their left ear. Left arm goes up, right arm goes low, heart to heart. Take that moment. Feel that connection. Lock in that love. You're experiencing yourself right now. Every hug that you give is a hug to your inner child, to a different expression of you. Many different packages, many different labels and bows, but we are all one, and we are all powerful. Thank you so much for being part of this amazing ceremony. There's much, much more to come. Stay tuned in with everything Emily and the amazing One Heart Collective is doing. Also, I want to highlight the team as well. Jay behind the scenes. Go ahead and show yourself to us, Jay. Let us see you. I want to see that beautiful face. Absolutely amazing. This man puts his all into everything that he does, and the reason we have such great visuals, music, and everything else is because of you. Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you to Jeremiah. Thank you to Barry. Thank you especially to you, Leland. And thank you to all of you. Again, so much love, so much gratitude. We are so grateful for this time. And I think, centers, if you want to stay on, we always play music for about 30 minutes or so while we clean up and visit with our community. So we leave the rooms open. You all are welcome to stay connected. And maybe you can just throw the grid view on of whoever is still connected, and we'll stay plugged in for a little bit. But bye for now. We will see you on November 3rd. And thank you so much, Leland.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Mwah.